So at age 13, I was going to nightclubs regularly. It became a thing of me forgetting to leave my ID, and then I learned how to get on the VIP list, and they wouldn't question me at all. And I would just tag along and get in. And then eventually I began to know all of these doormen, and they just assumed that I was, of age to be in the nightclub. I would order drinks, nobody would card me at the bar, and I started to gravitate towards older men because older men would check me out, right, in the nightclub, and that's what everyone went to the nightclubs for. I would go there to dance and drink and get high, and then with that package would come the creepy guy who would be, 8+ my senior, but usually those kind of guys had the money. And that's what I quickly realized was, if I'm going to hang out with the younger guys, they're not going to have the money to feed my dope, need, or shopping, or whatever this elevated life I wanted to live on someone else's dime. I just liked it. I liked it better than being poor and not being able to, buy a new dress or go to a prom or whatever, because we were, that poor. And this was, once again, 13 years old, snorting Peruvian flake, like the purest cocaine that we had in the 80s. That's not the stuff that's running around that's cut 1,000 times. That's probably why I overdosed so many times, because it was so pure, right? This was the Pablo Escobar coke that was coming in from Colombia, and it was blue. It was actually not even white. It was a white blue pearl, and you had to cut it with a razor. And so most people think cocaine's a powder, and at that time when I was young, it wasn't. You shaved it off your piece and you just either crushed it or just shoved it in your nose. And so right now I do have a deviated septum that I caused myself, and some other areas that had to get cauterized because it wouldn't stop bleeding when I got older. And so, doing cocaine at a very young age and starting to introduce those types of illicit drugs into your body wreaks havoc on your what you're supposed to be maturing into. So it interrupts hormones, it interrupts all this other, and can cause mental illness, right? And aggravate dyslexia, ADHD, and other types of behavioral issues that will compound with the upper.